Morning everybody and welcome to TeamODZ's ODZentury Sunday morning metric century ride. Two groups. This morning, 3 watt per kilogram group, should be heading out in a few seconds. 2.5 watt per kilogram group, which Rich and I will be leading. And we'll be heading out in a couple of minutes time. In here. Three kilogram group. Morning, Owen. Didn't know whether we'd seen you on the ride. Oh, good luck. What are you changing up? Other than the build. Here we go. Well, you'll be done and be able to join us for a bit of the ride on. Couldn't find my heart rate monitor this morning. Couldn't find the strap. But not the little thing that goes inside it. Looked all over. That'll be the first thing I'll be doing when I finish the ride this morning. Jenna, good morning.
Morning.
How are we doing? How's the knee doing?
All right. I tweaked it again on Friday running. Different injury, different, like other side of the knee. I've gone from that, like patella to then straining the inside ligament, now straining the outside ligament. So.
Oh my.
Okay, I swear I joined the 2.5, but I'm got Mark as my leader. How does that work? He's doing the 3, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Yeah, he's 2 minutes ahead of us. We haven't ended the sprint yet.
Who's leading the 2.5?
Rich has the beacon.
I'm going to drop back. I joined the 2.5. Why has it shoved me late joining with Mark?
I was joining the 3.0 when I looked at the Swift Power.
Oh, that's a clicker.
Oh wow. So making a big change then. Owen's rebuilding his computer, otherwise he'd be riding this morning. Changing out the motherboard, processor, memory. Doubling the memory is the main thing. What? Was that you?
Doesn't sound like rebuilding. That sounds like building a new computer.
That sounded like you were growling then, Andy.
No, he was just revving up his Aston Martin, I think.
That's how he wins races in Swift.
Oh, I wish.
Well, I could have sworn I joined the main voice this morning, but apparently it was British Andy channel, so...
The only voice that matters.
Oh, there's another Andrew. Just like the stream. Thanks, Andrew. We're just entering the sprint now. Racking my brains now, trying to think where my heart rate monitor is. Spent as much time as I could this morning trying to find it.
Probably in the bathroom from where you last got changed. Shower.
I did look in there, but I might not have looked everywhere.
It's kind of where mine always is if I've lost it. It's kind of I got kind of took off most of my kit, went to go jump in the shower, took my bib shorts off in there, and then I'm always standing there kind of with just my heart rate monitor on going, oh. And then I have to say, oh.
Hardly worth taking it off. You're here all day, Andy.
I've got to charge it sometime though.
Charge it. It will, mine, the Garmin, will last 3 years on a coin battery. I think, maybe not if I wear it all day. Okay.
Mine's an optical armband. Hey, Keaton. So, charge mine, it'll run for 12 hours. I did go and hunt down my Garmin. I knew exactly where that one was, but it's not working. I try giving that one an alcohol bath and put a new battery in it, see if I can revive it. Yeah, he's on the TT bike.
The hard man's way of doing the century.
Was that Andy?
The hard man's way of doing the century.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there's the harder way to do it on a mountain bike.
Great.
There's an even harder way doing on a Thursday listening to Justin's dad jokes.
Well, if you're missing the dad jokes, I'm sure I can help out there.
We'll let you know when we need you to start doing that.
Okay.
Keep your ears open around 5 o'clock tonight.
To find my heart rate monitor today, or get another one ordered. So I'm going to need it for this week's training and for Thursday for the TT. Can't think where I put it.
Well, it'll be the last place you look.
I know. Yep, for sure. Unless I go like, well, there it is, well, let's carry on looking. And then it won't be. I don't know if you're watching the chat or on the stream, Andy. I won't answer you as well.
I can bring it up. I was a bit late getting going this morning.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to be hunting high and low for a heart rate monitor. And I could switch the broadcasting on from my watch, but it's wildly inaccurate on the bike. I haven't got much battery left in it. So.
Is it not alright on steady state stuff like this?
No, on my bike,
No.
it maxes out around 130, no matter what I do. Whereas on a run, yeah, I can trust it, but on a bike, not at all. I don't know, Keaton. I mean, this is the first time I've ever had a coach, so I'm certainly pleased with the gains that I've seen while I've been doing the Zwift Academy and the Endurance Lab Booster workouts. Pleased enough that I'm more than happy to keep on going, but I don't know. I haven't decided. Good morning, Nick. Now all we need is on your bike, Nick, and we've got 2 Andys and 2 Nicks.
if you don't race, Keaton, part of that will be learning to suffer. If you do kind of all you've done previously is like social riding, one of the big initial gains you get is just learning to suffer.
Yeah, and don't expect those kind of heights every time you test. It's not going to be 26 watts every single time. Or that gain is going to start diminishing. It's kind of
in your first 6 months to a year, if you've never done structured training, and then it will really slow down.
yeah. So the plan, Keaton, is something that you and your coach discuss. What goals you want to achieve, whether you want to be training up for a particular event, or whether you just want to increase your fitness. So, and the training will be tailored to help you achieve that goal. The training that we've been doing the last 2 months is kind of general training, or a bit of all-round training. So it's not really there with a goal in mind, other than to help engage you and keep you going throughout the Zwift Academy. Yeah, we're working with the endurance lab, Keaton, right now. Morning, Sam.
So the Spokane group, they do the endurance lab, but most of them have like the same end goal for the same events for the local team. So they tend to be on the same plan, but it might be different from the overall endurance lab plan that other people are on. I mean, we can all be on different plans depending on, as Andy said, your goals.
Yeah.
And what point of the season you're in. And if you don't have an event that you're aiming for, that's fine. You just get some base, do a build, do a couple of builds, and then maybe drop it back, do another build, and just keep the form sort of as high as you can for as long as you can without kind of peaking.
Yeah.
And just have fun with it. Have fun with your extra fitness, whether that be events. But it's always good to have a goal, something, because there will come a point where it's like you don't want to do something. You don't want to do. And you can always take a break from the training, like take a month off. There will come a point where it's like I don't want to do this workout, and that's the point where having an actual like a race, an event.
Keep you focused and keep you on track. Now, they've all got different strengths as well, Keaton. Yeah, they can be trained to a certain extent, but you might be a sprinter. I'm a climber.
What's BRM? I wouldn't limit yourself by saying I am a horrible climber. I mean, that just comes, until you get to a certain level, that just comes down to power to weight. So it just highlights the differences between riders more than on the flat where you can draft. So, I mean, it's obviously more complicated than that, but overall, it's like it just shows the differences in riders more in terms of relative strength. So it's not like saying I'm a horrible climber because, you get dropped by the same people you can hold their wheel on the flat. That's just because they're stronger riders than you. It's not because you're a relatively horrible climber. So just get stronger and you'll get better at climbing. It's just that continuous effort without rest, which intervals will really help with, like the long 20-minute. Okay, Skin, yeah, so it's just 300 km, I mean, that's, yeah, get the miles and the miles and the miles. And, you know, as Jason will tell you, just push that, the wattage you can do at your sustainable heart rate up and get that kind of cruising closer to your FTP. You don't necessarily need the top end. So the top end is where the fun is in races and stuff, or dropping your friends, but you know, you don't need to drop people on a 300 km ride. It's just people drop themselves. Yeah, so your kind of main measure, Keaton, is probably your power at your fat max heart rate. Almost keep pushing that up.
Note to self, don't breathe in through your mouth just as you're bringing a tissue up to your nose. Tissue doesn't taste very nice.
You're in the paper business, aren't you?
Not eating it.
Oh, you might change your mind, Keaton.
Yeah, never say never, Keaton.
And I mean, that's one of the joys of Zwift is racing in real life. I mean, some people really enjoy that danger, bit of risk, you know, being in a big pack, jostling shoulders. You know, I don't particularly enjoy that, but I enjoy racing because I enjoy the competitive edge of it. But I'm not particularly happy in that flying into the last corner of a circuit race, banging elbows, that's for sure. But that's where Zwift gives you that competitive edge without it being dangerous. I think I'm with you now, Andy. You're showing us 6 seconds back from me.
I can find you.
Now at the front of this group that you're in.
Okay. What are you calling yourself today?
Ouch. Little groove on the front of your back I'm trying to drop out of, but it's really hard. I can't go much lower.
Something to talk over with Jason, Keaton. Figure out what it is you want to do. If you don't know, chat with Jason. He can help you figure that out as well. If you don't really have any goals in mind, then continue with general workouts.
But why do you need a 20-second sprint if you're doing 300-kilometer rides?
Yeah.
Would be if you train to a certain point, if you train that sprint, you will lose some of your endurance. There is a trade-off. Obviously, the fitter you are, the smaller the trade-off. But there is a trade-off. And yet you want to work all your systems and, as in part of your plans and your cycle, have a point where you're working that VO2 to raise that to give room for your FTP to rise. But, it's nice to have a big sprint and that helps you win races, but it won't necessarily help you win a 300-kilometer. But if the aim is to stick with a certain pack in a 300-kilometer and they surge the hills, then yeah, your VO2 might be quite important. The longer you can stay in that pack, the faster you are. But I'd say you're better talking to Jason, but it's there is might be Jason there chiming in. And when you start training, there isn't necessarily that much of a trade-off, but certainly when your training progresses, there is a trade-off if you want to hit your maxes. Okay. Now lost where Andy is. I think I'm ahead of you guys.
Still got the beacon at the moment. In the
I
fence.
lost the beacon. I lost everyone.
Oh yeah, you will have, because you were in the 3 watt per kilo
Oh,
group.
yeah.
You won't see the beacon for the 2.5. So
Yeah.
when you're in the turnaround right now, I'll let you know when we cross the sprint line. In fact, let me do this. Are you watching Discord at all?
I'm watching your stream, but I'm not watching just.
Oh, okay.
I know you're behind me. So I think.
I could throw Zwift into Discord.
I'm watching Twitch, so that's much quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only a few seconds between of lag. Hey, Keaton. So sprint start now.
I think you're actually ahead of me somehow. It'll be fun.
There, cheers. Sprint finish line now.
No, yeah, you're here. I'm just behind you.
Okay.
Now we're outside of the event, I can actually see your orange balloons.
Yep.
But inside the event, I can't see your orange balloons.
Yeah, very logical that. The bridge is like 3 seconds back.
Hey guys, Ketan here.
Hi, Keaton.
Fine.
Logged in Discord just to say thanks to all the inputs, and I will probably stick to Endurance Lab, I guess, after the Zwift Academy plan ends. And we'll probably ask Jason what's best for me.
Yeah. Yep.
He's the best man to ask.
It certainly is.
He knows what the plans are and what's available, and how best to structure the different plans if you're committed long term.
Yep.
So from this point forth, we'll try and pronounce your name properly, Ketan. Hopefully I did it better that time.
I'm British. It's my cultural imperative to pronounce other people's names incorrectly. while assuming the way I'm doing it is correct. And that they've been mispronouncing their own name the whole of their lives.
My name is Proto-British. It's Anglo name, so
It is, Nick.
Yep, Nike, that's correct. I'm actually with Rich at last.
Hey, Stefan. Good morning. Thanks for liking the stream. Oh, I see what you've done with your name now. It's like change on Dirt Biscuit. Took me a while.
So I use Dirt Biscuit when I'm not feeling strong enough to be Andy. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling strong enough to be Dirt Biscuit, so I've had to change. Quite depressing. Plus, this name stops all the dirt people following me. It's amazing just riding around. I get requests from someone with dirt in their name to follow me on Zwift. It's just like, no, I'm not a member of Dirt Team.
Legs are feeling quite good this morning. I didn't get out of bed till 11 o'clock yesterday.
See you, Nick. I think 45 kilos is the lightest you can go, I think.
Good to have you in the group, Nick.
When you drop in, shout out.
Yeah.
Game chat.
I think weight is age dependent, so under 12 or something you can go lower.
Yeah, well, he's not under 12.
Oh, but if he's gonna lie about his weight, he might as well lie about his weight.
Is that physical age or mental age?
Because they broke the Whiting's link when they introduced that check.
It's like how? How do you break that? How does changing the limits of in-game weight change the API call? Yeah.
Why don't you fix it in the next update then?
I actually bought Withings because it was like the only one that had a link. Smart scale, and it's like now they've broken that. Since what, March? March was it?
May, I think, end of May.
Yeah, but Owen, it's not that simple. It's not the number you want to hold, it's the number you can hold. Otherwise, I'd weigh 200 kilograms.
It makes the watch to kilo calculation a lot easier.
Well, message from Jason Brez there. I thought he said, "I'm sweating margarine."
That's an interesting meal beforehand.
I think I've asked before, and you don't listen to Scott Mills, do you, Andy?
No.
He talks about winter bulking and eating butter. Oh, you'll have no problem, Nick, then.
Yeah, Nick in the pack, you'll be fine.
Yep. All right, see you shortly, Nick.
I mean, after after Owen's bottom comment, I'm not sure whether he's actually British.
Why would anybody fake being British?
I was showing Faith some clips from Red Dwarf the other day. One of the clips was when Lister tried to teach Crichton how to lie. You ever watch Red Dwarf, Andy?
Yeah.
It's a small Bolivian off-duty traffic warden. She got to find out why my wireless SSID is Flibble. Mr. Flibble is very angry. It's a fight hole. There you go. Another one that turned out to be a speck of dust on the scanner scope. So when I was over there in 2012, this happened to coincide when they started showing season 10 Red Dwarf. So I was in a hotel in Hull. I was there for the first episode. I got back after a day's work in the mill there in Barton. All I'd done that day was, go straight to the mill from Manchester Airport. So I got to the hotel, checked in, went to my room, went to turn the TV on, and the remote wasn't working. Like 5 minutes before the episode was due to start, so I went down to reception. And they gave me a different remote. The power button worked on that one, but the channel buttons didn't. So I managed to make do. Well, at least I missed the first couple of minutes of it, but. That's right, Owen. I've got a Red Dwarf jacket and plenty of t-shirts and a First Technician Rimmer polo shirt.
None of this news surprises me.
So I think we found another Red Dwarf fan, Andy. Hey, Owen. What's going on there, Andy?
I'm surprised it's picking them up. They're in the other room.
You
At the door today.
know, my question is, how can something so small make so much noise?
Oh, 11 and 9, so that's not small.
Well, it's smaller than you.
My 13-year-old's getting to the point where she's considering herself taller than me because she can go on tiptoes and be taller than me. Well, that's not quite how it works, love.
No, but if she's 13 and she's doing that, then it's going to happen.
Oh, sorry, I can't hear.
And you, Scott. You look at it. My eldest will be 18 in a couple of days. She was 4 when we came over here.
Yeah, it's great. Right, turn the music down. I've turned Martin up. Hopefully I can hear you now, Martin.
Testing, testing.
Yeah, I've turned you up as well, I can hear you.
Still a bit low, but my headphones are not very good at voices, especially when music's going.
Nothing to do with the background noise though.
Yeah. I got a dilemma. I tweaked my knee doing a run on Friday, but I promised my youngest I'd do a run with her today.
Uh-huh.
It's like, it's like, I risk injuring myself or breaking a promise. Oh.
It's been pretty cheeky this morning. How's the build going on? Getting there? In a sprint as well, Andy?
Just trying to leave it out.
Okay. She's got a nice set of lungs on her, that's for sure, Andy. Morning there, Matt. For liking the stream. It's on the chatter. You say hello. The ride that we're doing this morning, it's Fujit. Back and forth on here till we've got 100 kilometres in, 2.2 miles. We're probably halfway yet. It's about 2.5 hours. Hey there, Nick. I don't have the rights to give you voice activated chat, so you'll have to turn that off so that you can use PTT. Speak to us.
Hopefully that's worked then.
Hey there you go. Yeah, can hear you now.
Fantastic. Hope my levels aren't too bad.
Nope. A little low, but I can turn you up.
Are you on the bike already?
I'm just setting up, Andy. I won't be a sec.
Okay. Once you get fans and bike going and the background levels all right, I'll activate turn off push to talk.
Yeah,
Thanks, Andy.
I've got a nice little mute button on my handset in front of me as well.
Yeah, we normally just we have it on by default, and then once people can sort of show that they're not going to be feeding back constantly, we'll grant the pleasure or the permission, I should say.
So you can ride without training wheels.
Don't go that far.
Anyway, I think I can do it. Have to check. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, I'm on and riding now, so I'll just have a couple of minutes to warm up.
Right.
There you go, Andy. I'm right next to you.
So, mate. Thank you. You in as Nick Simpson?
Yeah.
There you are. He's up a ride on there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Juan Carlos. It's like in a stream. Morning to you. Good afternoon, depending on where in the world you are. How's the pace for you, Nick?
Yeah, I'm doing okay now, just settling down a little bit.
Good, good. Good to hear another northerner.
Yeah, look out, the Yorkshire's here.
You know, over here.
Early, you sounded proper enough when you said I went straight to the mill.
Straight down pits.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm not sure you were quite down the mill. Yeah, working in the machinery.
Well, I was.
You know what I mean. Eh?
I went straight to mill. There you go. That sounds better.
Sounds like I'm on to patience get so now.
Getting dropped. I'm with the bridge. So.
I heard Tina then, Jerry. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great, yourself?
Good morning, Jerry.
Hey,
That's Nick.
a lot of people this morning on
Yeah, we've got
Discord. Good morning, Nick.
Nick riding with us this morning, Jerry.
Ah, nice. So which one of the Nicks is that? Let me just
Earth Nick.
get... Oh, okay. I see it now. Good morning, Nick.
Hello, and good morning.
I would say the Northern Nick, but they're both Northern Nicks.
He's slightly more northern than I am.
So what is Nick's Zwift name then?
Nick Simpson.
Oh. Just trying to see who I've got riding.
I'm out there.
And I see Muddy Cookie is riding with you.
Muddy Cookie, yes.
Who?
Who's Muddy Cookie?
Think about it.
Everybody.
What do you think?
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be resting today.
Well, then rest.
I am. I'm taking it nice and easy.
Yeah, 2.5 watts a kilo is a rest, isn't it? Rick?
No, I'm not riding with you guys.
No.
I'm way off the back. Just doing my own thing.
By off the back, Jerry means he's doing 4.0 off the front of us, accelerating away.
No, Andy. No way. I'm waiting for my daughter to wake up. She said she want to ride this morning,
Okay.
but only if I ride.
I'll go and wake her up then.
Oh, that's a bit early. Actually, last night she said she's going to set an alarm clock for early this morning. I said, nah, I think we're going to sleep in this morning. Well, I woke up my normal time.
Annoyingly, I think I tweaked that muscle I strained running on that sprint.
Yeah.
Around. So I'm like, should I carry on just, or should I stop and not do any more damage?
You know what the right answer is? I guess you did the opposite.
I know
Always
what
good
my answer is, but I've done like 5 hours. I've done less than 5 hours this week, probably. It's like,
Oh, yes.
oh, just feel like your fitness is 3 hours before today, so I've only done 4 hours. This
Oh.
week,
Okay.
including running and riding. I've only done an hour 16 of riding, but it's like, yeah, you're just being stupid if you carry on riding.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes we do that.
At least it's
Although we know it's wrong.
Yeah, well, I've had like 3 weeks off pushing it on the bike because of injury. So I can either potentially sacrifice 2 hours today or sacrifice 2 weeks. So
Yes.
running sucks. Why am I running? Why am I injuring myself running so that I can't ride?
I could have told you that before you started, but I was being polite. The one thing about running is you can do it when it's really cold. You can still go out and run. Riding gets really ridiculously cold.
Can't remember how many layers I used to put on when I would run across the Lake Winnebago.
Oh, yeah. Too many.
I have 2 pairs of socks on, tape up the vents on my shoes.
Oh, no.
It's always feet for me. My feet would always just be feet and hands. The rest of it, fine. I'm just,
I thought on the
need
bike,
more-
but not running.
Yeah, I mean on the bike. It's like
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Just so cold. You can
Oh.
have overshoes on. You can have thickest socks you've got, but it's just like
Yeah, shoe covers just delay the inevitable.
they now
Oh,
do
yes.
they now do heated shoes, don't they?
Yeah, well, all the shoe covers do is just keep the wind out.
Yes. But there's not a lot of heat or blood flow in your feet.
No,
So your
Yeah.
feet takes longer to heat up. So it's hard to keep them warm.
Very expendable. As long as you can tie up your ankles, you'll still be able to cycle.
Okay, let's see. If I make a U-turn, if I can stick with you guys, probably not. Because I'm in a workout. So I don't do too much. Nope. Too slow.
see you falling off.
Can't really call it falling off if I never grabbed hold onto you guys. You just blew past. It's so weird when you talk about a century, but you're in miles.
Yeah, it makes me have to do math at this time of morning.
Yep.
So, You're becoming too American, Andy.
Got a little 4-port temperature module. Monitors a couple of places in the house and one in the at the back of the house. Gives me a temperature trend. That's in degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So,
Oh, nice.
so I'm a bit of a mishmash, Andy.
I was more talking about your math singular comments.
Oh, yeah.
You rather than being maths.
There we go. Mathematics. There you go.
Yeah,
Spell it
it's
out.
maths, isn't it?
It's only on the bike where I'm still metric. Because we all know that's the right way to do it.
That's implying that Celsius is incorrect. No. Just because it's not the majority in the country you're living in doesn't make it wrong. Still right. Fahrenheit is just wrong.
Where I work, I
Well-
can produce applications that contain non-metric measures. This is a dream job.
I actually managed to find a steel rule the other day that had both centimeters and inches on it. Finding them over here is hard work.
Not hard. Now, let's say
It
every
is.
single ruler in the UK still has inches on it.
Yeah. Oh, when I'm working in the workshop, most of it's metric.
Most of it.
Well,
Sounds like the Mars lander all over again.
so there's certain things we have to measure in this English units just because the parts that you're going to buy is going to be in English units. Like when you measure for draw slides and the width of draws, they need to be in inches.
It's like chip technology. That they you use mil as a unit, and I actually had to object to that, but find a strange industry standard.
And then temperature I got used to Fahrenheit. The only reason is it's nice not to see negative numbers the whole winter.
Well, I'll move to the Netherlands, and that will be possible in Celsius as well.
Yeah, right now. -2 Celsius here right now.
Yeah, that's why I like Fahrenheit, so it's still 30.
Celsius is a kind of a faulty scale. It should have been Kelvin in the SI scale, if you ask me.
I would agree.
No, I disagree. Kelvin isn't relatable. So,
To any.
how many people are going to experience, absolute zero in their lives?
I'm okay with that.
With not experiencing absolute zero, I think most people are pretty good.
I know it gets pretty close in Wisconsin. we couple of winters ago. Last year? Yeah, I remember now. But it was last winter or winter before. We actually had ice forming on the inside of double glazing. It got down to minus 46 Celsius
no.
outside.
Oh,
2 days like that.
that's a bit horrible.
Yeah. Gets down that low and cars refuse to start.
Alright, I'm going to be sensible and I've stopped. Love you
That's
indeed.
right. Good
Alright.
idea.
We'll,
Take a nice warm bath.
I will see you all later. Or talk to you later.
Alright. Thanks for joining us, Andy.
Candy.
See you later, Andy.
Oh my.
So I'm doing the Zwift Academy workout 8, Andy.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm gonna cheat a bit.
I've got a bit of a problem right now.
I'm not gonna do all out sprints.
I've got a bit of a problem. I can't find my heart rate monitor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you and Tina got similar problems at this point. She
Uh-oh.
can't find her headphones and you can't find your heart rate monitor.
Yeah, I've got the band.
Oh,
Friday morning,
so you charge?
I took the transmitter out of the band, put the band in my jersey pocket,
Yes.
put that in the washing machine, and I put the transmitter down somewhere. I don't know where. It's in its cradle.
That's the thing. Oh, is it in the cradle somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that thing is so small.
I know. Size of a stack of 3/4.
And it's black, so it gets lost so easily.
I
I'm
always put
thinking
it
of putting
in-
something
in the
on
same
it so
place.
you can see it easily. Yeah.
I usually put it in the same place.
Yeah, if I want to find a USB charger that works with it, so I can put the charger down here at the bike.
Yeah.
So it's always at the same spot.
I've been known to just stick
Just
it in the
in
front of
case.
my PC here, but after looking for about 20 minutes this morning, I came back down here in the basement and looked in the front of my PC and it's not there. So I don't know where I put it.
Oh.
Someone's moved it, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
so a bit later I'll ask Yolanda, have you seen my heart rate monitor? Have you moved it? And she'll say no. I said, do you actually know what it looks like? And she'll say no. So she won't know whether she's moved it or not.
Yeah.
It's the downsides of American housing being so excessive. I wouldn't know how to misplace anything in my house.
Trust me, I've seen things misplaced in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or in my study, which is pretty small.
Yeah.
You just need to put a paper or something on top of it. That's all. Although men is notoriously bad at looking for stuff.
I'm just going to leave it on my arm.
Into the fridge for hours.
Give it an RFID tag and buy some kind of scanner that can find the direction.
Oh yes. You get these little things that you can put on your keys.
Yeah, I bought one for Yolanda a few years ago. Helped her out a few times. Until she couldn't find her
Just
phone.
gotta find the phone.
Then we had to find her phone so she could find her keys.
Oh. That's funny.
So, Jerry, Owen is
Yes.
working on his computer to try and resolve the freezing.
Oh, okay. That's a hard thing to find if it's an intermittent problem like that.
He's doing a rebuild. Motherboard processor, memory.
Oh. That's a good start.
Certainly is. Point. I don't.
I've got my old motherboard that I still need to convert into a streaming board.
So Megan was asking me about streaming yesterday.
Yeah, I like to have everything downstairs. Because sometimes I come down, get ready to stream, and then I remember I didn't turn on my PC upstairs.
Yeah.
And I have to sneak up again and turn it on. This workout's pretty easy if you don't do the sprint blocks.
Maybe you can get your daughter to do them.
Yep. Can convince her to do this workout as well. $5:30 in the morning, Frank? That's a good time to start a ride.
I get up at 3:30 to help link this ride, Frank. Starts at 4:30 in the morning for me.
You get morning people, and then you get normal people. I made peace with it that I'm not normal for getting up this early.
I just used my body for the first time I came back from the UK. 8 years ago now. Left it. Move on the UK times.
It is pretty sad if you sleep in and you're still on the bike at 6 a.m. So today is our day 97 of riding 1 hour a day.
Yep, almost done.
Almost done.
That's showing restraint, I would say.
So, what are you going to do on
It's
the 101st day, Jerry?
probably ride
You know, when I finished the last of the route badges, I got up like I had done every day, but Saturdays previously.
Yeah.
Started Swift, and I thought, what am I going to do today? Because I had no route badges to ride.
Yes.
I just shut my computer down and went back to bed because I didn't know what to do.
Oh. Well, we ride a lot on anyway.
Yeah.
But there's always that 1 or 2 days that you take a break.
Yeah.
And previously I could, whenever I feel, well, today I'm not going to ride. It's not often, but now that you have this challenge, it feels like you have more of those days that, I just need to take a break today.
And once I get to the end of this week, I'm going to be wondering what to do with myself. Although,
Yeah, because you'll be done with the endurance lab workouts.
I'm going to be pushing my Friday ramp test out to Monday next week, I think. That's,
Okay.
I'm leading the ebb on Friday. I really don't want to be leading the ebb after having done a ramp test.
No, that won't be fun. Yes, I don't think I'm gonna ride on Thursday, the TTT.
No.
So originally we didn't have plans for Thanksgiving, or because of COVID and
Yeah.
everybody wanted social distance and so on, but we got invited and it's a lunch.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yep. So I'll think that Thursday morning I'll do a long ride with Justin.
Yeah.
So I can justify all the eating we're gonna do. Try and offset it a bit. I still need to do a bunch of the group rides for the Zwift Academy.
I've done them all now. I used them on Monday.
At first I thought I don't really mind not graduating because I did the workouts and we had fun.
Yeah.
And then I saw the paint job that Tino got. Like, oh, that bike actually looks nice with the paint job. So maybe I should do the efforts and get that paint job.
Going for Tina there, Jerry.
Thanks, Andy.
That'll do for me this morning, I think, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, Nick. Have yourself a good day. What's
I've already walked, so I held on for 38 minutes and 25 kilometres, so I'm quite happy with that.
Well done, mate.
Oh, that's a nice long one.
What's for lunch today?
Here we go.
Something a little bit more than fish fingers, I think, after walking and this as well.
Yeah. I've got a couple of T-bones in the freezer, but I
good.
didn't get them out to defrost them, so I won't be having one of them today.
I think I might just nip to the co-op and get a nice steak and kidney pie or something.
Oh, now you're talking. Snake and pygmy.
Steak and pygmy, mashed potatoes, garden peas. We'll have some of that.
Yeah, plenty of gravy. High and peas. Shouldn't it be mushy peas, not garden peas?
I had mushy peas on Friday when I had fish and chips, so I'll switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Fish and chips sounds so good.
Fish chips, mushy peas, portion of curry sauce. There you go.
I can leave the curry, but I'm okay with everything else.
All right, I'll have your curry.
I'll be happy with just fish and chips.
Lots of vinegar.
Loads of vinegar, yeah. But it needs to be added at the store, so it can really get into everything.
Yeah, 100%, Jerry. The vinegar at home's never the same as the chippy vinegar.
No, it's just not the same. And it needs to be a little small shop, not a big one, where the oil hasn't been changed for months, for that extra flavor.
Sound like a connoisseur, Jerry.
Oh, yeah. It's one thing we don't get here, so.
I'll have to open a chippy when I retire.
I have a friend. Sorry, go on, Jerry.
No, I just wanted
have
to
a
say
friend
that
lives
I
out
don't
in
think
Oregon.
you're gonna get a lot of.
Go on, you got a friend in Oregon.
Quiet now.
Yeah, I got a friend in Oregon, lives right on the coast, and the place where he lives has got a fish and chip shop, but they don't do chips, they do tater tots.
Right.
He keeps telling me
That's
he's
not
had
the
fish and chip. I have to disagree with him.
Well, if the fish is good, it's a good start.
I'll do roast potatoes today. Roast potatoes. I might make Yorkshire puds.
Well, a group ride makes all the difference to your PRs on this, doesn't it?
Oh yes, all the draft.
Good grief, that's my first one. On the reverse course there, I think my previous best was about 13 minutes.
Mhm.
We did it in 10.5, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, draft makes a big difference.
I will join again, however now, shower, then shopping, then pie, I think. So enjoy your ride, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, take care, Nick.
Enjoy your day.
Have a good one. See you on the chat
Cheers,
tomorrow.
guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, will do. See ya.
Alright. It's fun having Nick in there.
Yes, that was good. So I was being asked questions yesterday by one of our ODZers about streaming. So
Ah,
might be getting another streamer.
I can definitely help out there as well.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Nick. Appreciate you dropping in. Fun having you along. Glad you enjoyed it as well. Dropped me. Now. Great, mate.
Yeah,
All right.
These long group rides are nice. I started in the beginning riding with Justin in the wagon.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I could only hold maybe an hour if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
And did it every week and just increased it by 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Until I was finally able to ride with them.
I rode with Rick in the beginning and the 2.5 in this ride. And then I jumped onto the 3.0 and like first doing 20 minutes and building up. Because the nice thing, you could always drop back to 2.5
Yeah.
and continue. So.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's what I would do, is I would hang as long as I can. And then once I get dropped, I'll just ride another hour maybe, but at my own pace. Yep, Nick, that's...
But it used to be quite funny because the difference between 2.5 and 3.0 in the beginning was actually not that big. It was like 2.5 was minimum 2.5 and 3.0 was maximum 3.0. So the difference after 2.5 hours was not that big in distance.
Used to do
Oh, yes.
the reverse volcano flat, didn't we? Reverse flat, something like that. And the 3.0 used to lap the 2.5. On this course, there's no lapping. We don't really lose that much time for the 3.0 group, the 2.5.
No, it's surprising also comparing with the wagon. I mean, we're talking 5 minutes longer or something. It's not something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did great there, Nick. Good. Say to have you in there. Let's have a chat with. It's always
Yes.
fun to ride with a group, that's for sure. As you found
You
it,
get extra points for being on Discord.
yes. As you found, certainly ride a lot quicker in a group, big group especially.
That's true, Nick. Once you get used to riding with friends, it's hard to ride on your own. I was riding on my own yesterday. I was like, why didn't I just start streaming?
Yeah, I saw you start riding. I was wondering, yeah, I did look to see if you were
Yeah.
streaming.
Well, that was one of the mornings when I didn't turn on my upstairs PC.
Mhm. I was having to play around with those WebGL samples yesterday, Jerry.
Oh, yes?
The fish aquarium one. And looking at the point that starts to drop away from 60 frames a second. And at that point, can't figure out what's maxing out. It's not the GPU. GPU's at 10%. Not the processor. I don't know what's maxing out. I didn't try another web router. Let's try a different web router, see if that makes any difference.
Well, Chrome is pretty resource intensive.
Yeah, it wasn't Pro Maxes.
Oh. Yeah, Nick, I should have streamed. Saturday boredom. I don't know that.
No, I never get bored. Always got something to do. I was playing around with a NVIDIA Jetson yesterday. I've been loaned. So, flash an SD card, put the boot into the OS. That's as far as I got. Oh, and program memories up on one of my radios.
Yep. I was making kitchen drawers yesterday and winterizing everything around the house.
Yeah, need to go and disconnect the those hoses from the hoses outside. But today, some leaves to collect as well. Hopefully it's the last lot. I'm gonna have to deal with this
Yep,
lot myself.
we
I
did
think.
that as well.
I think it's stop collecting now.
We have this one tree, or my neighbor's got this one tree, and it only loses its leaves middle of December.
Yeah.
So I think I'm done.
Is that you behind us, Jerry? See it.
Um,
A lollipop
no,
behind. See one in front as well. Who can I see
I just
here?
did the turn
Oh no, it's still here.
on the other side.
Ufa's behind us.
I just leave them. Yeah, I hit an accidental U-turn. I'll catch up with you when you turn around.
Yeah. Got a little over half an hour to go now. It's more up to Swift Vegas
Oh,
after
nice.
this one. I thought I'd taken this music out of rotation. If not. DLC's playing the music we used for their intro.
Oh, that's nice of her, Nick.
Awesome. All right, Nick. There we go. I did remove it last time, I just didn't save playlist. I have done now. What are your plans for the rest of the day, Jerry?
Let's think. We have church this morning, and I think Tina mentioned we're gonna bake some cookies. So that'll be good.
I'll get on the plane. I'll be there shortly. You need the cookies
And
taste,
I've got
taste
another
testing,
ride
right?
with my daughter soon.
All right.
There we go. Just saw you guys for a second.
No.
And I forgot I'm in erg mode.
Well, are you ahead of us?
No, you just passed me.
I can see someone ahead of us. Let's see who that is.
Good morning, Hakuna.
Hey, Kuna.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 minute, then it's breakfast time.
30 there. So you're in Europe then. Guessing. I'm in Wisconsin. So it's 36 in the morning here. Gary's in Connecticut. 7:36 for him.
7:36. That's correct.
Oof is in the same time zone as you. Miles. I done.
Oh, okay. I'm all done. So enjoy the rest of your ride.
Will do, Jerry. Dropping in. You gonna stick
Okay.
around? You ride with your daughter or not? Or are you getting ready for church now?
I'm gonna have breakfast first, and then I'll ride with her. Yep.
You come and tell us what you had for breakfast if we're still here.
Okay. Bye.
All right, see you, Jerry. Thanks for dropping in. Football's almost starting, Coon, right? Which team are you going to be watching? Half an hour left. Idea this morning. Come over here, Ruther, and help me build my power supply then if you want.
Well, I have enough to do in my yard, but at that moment. I have to do some practice for my retirement in 2 months, so this is it.
You'll be riding every TeamODZ ride going then, will you? Oh wait, you are already.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I trimmed some trees, so now I will be actually able to lower my antenna mast.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think that's first on the list to get everything running again.
I've got a 25-foot tower to put up at some point. I've had it for 2 summers now. Maybe I'll do it this next year. Although I have had the offer of a 50-foot tower. A 25-foot here in this town doesn't need planning permission. Anything under 30 foot.
Oh, that's good.
So there is that.
That's about what my crank-up tower is. I think it's 20, no, more. Wait. It's like 12.5 meters, so that's
Right.
30 something feet.
Yeah.
And then I have a
Yeah.
top tube on it, so it goes higher than that.
Right.
But everything is that flat here, so it doesn't really matter. It's only cable loss if you go higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 meters were never very good here because the mast is too low. So you
Yeah.
get a radiation angle that is too high to hit the DX.
Yeah. Yeah. The only 6-meter antenna I've got at the moment is a pier pole that I built a few years ago.
I have a dual band of 4 meters and 6 meters interleaved that I designed myself.
Yeah.
But one of the 4-meter elements fell off.
Oh.
And this means that nothing is working, so I have to put that back on.
Yeah, we don't have 4 meters here.
Because I put that element on with straps because I used it to tune the antenna.
Uh-huh.
And I think the birds got at the tie wraps. So that's why it fell off. This time I'll put a screw through, so you don't get it.
We're almost done, Uther. Last lap.
Yeah, felt good today. That I 2.5.
minutes left, another 5 minutes or so. I might even go back to bed, Ufa.
I'll be late for that, obviously.
It wouldn't be the first time. Everyone else is still in bed, I will, I think. I look at my heart rate monitor later.
Not over here.
Yeah, hi Nick. We're almost done now. You get to about this point in the opposite direction. And that'll be it. Like it's Las Vegas, turn around, come back. I usually take it to mile 63. 70k. It's 2.2 miles. So run the mile off. Get my points. Not that I need them. But morning, Mum. I'm almost done. 3 miles to go now. You've had a good day? We've already talked about food. Gary's been on and left. Let's get his breakfast. Nick, who just said good morning to you there. He's been on. Talked about fish and chips, making peas, bacon kidney pies. Yeah. Right. Can't be mushy peas, Nick. Might have to make some today. I've been for a while. I've got to make them from scratch though. The shop up in Appleton that occasionally gets some bachelors mushy peas in. I haven't seen any in there for a while. So, and I can't get marrow fat peas, so I just have to get rice split peas and make mushy peas from those. I'll have to make some. And they are a favourite in this family as well. So. There we go, mushy peas, roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings. I'll have to give Walmart a visit, see if I can find some fresh meat. It was for my birthday. My kids decided they were going to make mushy peas. And they found a recipe that actually used garden peas, used the potato masher thing to mush them. Well, thanks for the effort, but that's not quite right. So, educated them on how to make proper mushy peas. Yeah, well, I don't eat pork, but I've made pea and turkey bacon soup. It's a good alternative. One thing for you to try, Nick. Vietnam soup, poured over chips. Give that a go. Simon, wrong to you. So your message come in there as scrolled off the top of the screen, so let's go back. Thank you for dropping in the chat. You know, after eating Vietnam soup before over chips, Nick, I also diversified and poured tomato soup over chips as well. And yes, that is good. Andy Tucker. So that's at the end of the ride day. Good morning to you. Been making my turkey chili in a couple of weeks' time. I use condensed tomato soup in that. Been making a big pot of it, and I'll be putting one chili in. Got a ghost pepper plant, hoping it's going to have one ripe just in time. It's about 5 times the habanero. I normally put 2 habaneros in it. Yeah, I told you, Mum, this is Andy and Jerry's food channel, not cycling. Hey Simon, thanks for following us. We get notifications now whenever we go live, which we do every day of the week. A number of TeamODZ rides that I and other members of the group stream. Oh, thank you. Yes. What's done? Which bike am I riding on? So in Swift, I'm on the Tron bike. Real life, right here, I'm riding a 2013 Petmadone. I'm riding on rollers. Hey there, Andy. Doing good here. Almost done. Over half a mile to go. See calling the numbers on this ride. Okay. Yeah, it will do, Nick. Add a bit of creaminess to it. I put half a bottle of Worcester sauce in mine.
Okay, I'm dropping out, Andy. Thanks for the ride. It's a
All
great
right.
ride this morning.
All right. Yeah, you take care, Rifa. Catch you through the week. Yeah, whenever Costco get Worcester sauce in, I pick a couple of bottles up. So I've always got some in. And I put Marmite in it as well. Spoonful of Marmite. All right, we've hit the 63 miles. That's me done. So, Simon, you asked which bike I'm on. Pan the camera down now so you can see what I ride. It's my rollers. Made them myself. Bought the drums. Made the frame. Nice little weekend project. Just waiting on these for 63 miles. There we go. All right. Thank you everybody for dropping in the chat. Much appreciated. Nice to have company. As always. I always 63 miles without incident. Yes. No incidents. No even near misses. No calamities. No. That's how they should be. Well, thank you everybody for joining in and much appreciated, like I said. It wouldn't be the same without people watching and joining in the chatter. So take care everybody. Have a good weekend. What's left of it. And we'll catch you through the week. Thank you very much. Bye bye.